Hello guys, it's been a while. So yes, it has been a while since my last video journal, and I'm going to be upfront with you guys about the video journals because everything just went downhill after the whole story that I created around them. Obviously, all that stuff was scripted. I will get into all of that here in a bit, or maybe even a future video. But I'm really going to be shifting these video journals around to be more my true self and my true life rather than a fabricated and made up story. But it's not that I don't like the storytelling. It's not that I don't like the whole aspect of it. It's just from what I'm going forward my channel, I'm not ready to take that actual commitment to create a huge story just yet. The reason I'm making this video isn't necessarily because of the video journals. It's to say that we've reached 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Now, this video has been well overdue. I mean, well overdue, and I've been trying to figure a way to come up with something to talk about for 1,000 subscribers. And for the past year on YouTube, I've been dealing with this struggle of what do I do? What do I want to do? And I've been taking a break from YouTube for the last couple weeks, and I'm still in the break process of just trying to organize the pieces of what I want to do. But in order to tell you guys my struggle, I want to give you guys a backstory on my YouTube account. I started YouTube in 2008. Now, if you see me looking back, I actually have notes here. But I started YouTube back in 2008, and in 2008, I was just a viewer, just a standard viewer on YouTube. I watched a lot of different rant videos, commentaries. I just a lot of different vlog content, and I wasn't anything like willing to get into YouTube at that time. Now, 2009 came along, and to keep the story kind of congruent, I played a game called RuneScape. It was an MMO, and I know quite a bit of people still play it, but I was a player moderator for that game, and I did a mix between, PKing videos, editing montages of music, and I did some goofy videos on that, and I've done a couple videos on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas multiplayer, which I basically just, screwed around. And back then I was just working on iMovie. Actually, not even iMovie. I didn't even have a Mac back then. It was Windows Movie Maker. That's how bad my videos were. Now, unfortunately, all those videos are gone off my channel. And then 2011 hit when I decided to come back to YouTube. Not really come back. I never quit, but I never was like, making content for as long as YouTube hasn't been around. It's been kind of like an off and on process, off on, off on. I came to YouTube doing Let's Plays. That's how I started YouTube. I did commentaries for Grand Theft Auto, DYOM. It was a Design Your Own Mission mod. I got into that community, and I love the GTA community. I think the GTA community does some really good creative stuff. But then, it was fun. It was great. Don't get me wrong, but I felt like it wasn't accomplishing what I really, really loved on YouTube. Because my struggle with doing Let's Play content on YouTube from that time was I was very self-conscious about myself. In fact, part of me, I still am. I was very, nervous. I was and over time I got better. But I still wasn't ready to just take on the full commitment of doing things like Let's Plays and all this. And it was this long, ongoing struggle of what am I going to do with my channel. And 2011, I made a group of people. You guys know who they are if you've watched their other channels. But they're people from the Grand Theft Auto community, and we did things like Minecraft role plays, we did Minecraft Let's Play videos, I've done Minecraft Let's Play videos, I did Postal videos, I did all this. In fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to show a quick montage of everything that I've done. Because I figure that's going to be the last time on this channel that I'll ever do something like that. In terms of Let's Plays. Now, on this particular channel, I want to tell you guys what's coming up. So, from 2011 to 2013, I made off on Let's Play videos. At 2000 this and this, I've been trying to get a... And I believe it was 2014, I started doing commentary videos. And doing news topics, and then trying to get into, like, doing fan-made trailers for people, doing all this other stuff. If you go back to my channel, you can see that everything had kind of, you know, just went upwards, and it was just a complete shift in content. Now, what happened was that in 2011, when I did all this stuff, I had joined a network. I don't know if it was 2011 or 2013. You could see how much my mind is scrambling because it's been so long. But basically, in 2011 to 2013 was just the Let's Play era of my channel, if you want to call it that, right? I deleted over 60 videos. And I'll tell you why I deleted over 60 videos. 2013 comes around. And in 2013... I get offered to join a network. Yippee-doo, right? Network. And it was cool because I was like, cool, I'm going to start making money on YouTube. I was still in that phase of, like, being really naive with YouTube. Where it's like, I'm making money on YouTube, sweet. So, believe it or not, I signed a contract for 3 years for a 50-50 revenue split with a network. Now, I'm debating whether I want to bring the name up, but do not ever join this network. I will say it's not what you think it is. It's not the networks that you think that Peter talked about. But this network screwed me over big time. Let me get into exactly what happened with that network. So that network, basically, here's what ended up happening. That network basically had a requirement to be in the network for 3 years. And at the time, because I was so naive, I deleted 60 videos to get into this network. 60 freaking videos. And it took my watch time and my fucking views and went... I had about 150k views. I swear I had 150k views, and that dropped down to like 50,000, 40,000. And I'm like, this better be freaking worth it. Turns out it wasn't. I mean, the payments were all on time, but 50-50 revenue split, plus I didn't know how to really network. I didn't know how to do that stuff on YouTube yet. I pretty much signed away practically nothing, and I lost content for it. Now, it gets worse, but better at the same time. I think the year later, they were like, okay, we know everybody hates being in this 3-year contract, but so we decided we're going to make a 1-year contract. And when the 1-year contract comes around, they say, okay, we'll give you into this 1-year contract if you leave your 3-year contract, but if you don't accept it, you're stuck in your 3-year contract. So practically what they were doing is they were forcing you to sign the new contract to be in there for only a year to trade off that 3-year contract. So if you wanted to, say if you were there for two and a half years, I wasn't there for 2.5 years, and you really wanted to get out bad. Now, and say you didn't even know that, and they try to convince you, hey, you want to stay longer? You want to get out of your contract sooner? Sign the new 1-year contract, and you're here for another year. So I was forced to sign that contract in 2014. Actually, no, was it 2014 or 2015? I think it might have been 2015 that I had to sign that contract. I don't know what it was. But at that time, I had already given up on Let's Play content, started doing commentary, started doing other stuff and all this, right? But you guys can go back to my channel, you can see what I've done. But here's the funny thing. The network, I wanted to get out. So I spent 1 year in this contract, and I wasted all this time. And here's what ended up happening. I ended up leaving, but it took pretty much tooth and nail to get out, because first off, I emailed the guy. I emailed the one guy who was in charge of the network. Turns out that guy wasn't even part of the network anymore. Even though he stated in his email that he was part of the network, he was not part of the network anymore. So I had to reach out to other people, and they didn't get back to me till like 3 days. So I had to reach the personal chat. Not to mention, a year prior to that, I tried to call them, and they say, you gotta finish your contract. I swear, they said, you gotta finish your contract. I'm sorry, you can't leave. So the year came by, they're trying to persuade me to stay, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done, guys. You can't convince me to stay. You know, if you guys do, I'm turning off ad revenue. I'm quitting. I'm done. I was trying to give every single excuse out there to leave the network. So they got fed up, and they released me. And when they released me, they pretty much were like, you're blacklisted. You can never join our network again. Goodbye. We've taken the rest of your earnings. Goodbye. I mean, it wasn't much money, like maybe like $3 or $4, so I'm not sweating it. But you can kind of see like how much of a dick move that was, just to keep on a light note. Goodbye. Have a good day. Your earnings belong to us now. And ever since I left that network, I never joined another one. I never joined another network. So it comes down to today and to this year, 2016. I really wanted to start taking my life serious, start taking YouTube serious, and building a business for myself. So I joined a YouTube Gamers Academy, which I talked about in a previous video, for Alloy7, who does a lot of coaching videos. He's moved on to do other things, and I'll talk about more of that in a future video to kind of give you guys a gist of what that was. But what's great about this community is we're all in it together to help other people grow. And it's not to grow just your YouTube channel. It's to grow your business, grow your life, like improve your life. You want to make your life something worth. Like, a lot of people lately are talking about YouTube going downhill. So in order to fix that, or in order to adapt to that, that mentality, I don't even want to say YouTube's going downhill yet, but in order to adapt to something in case something happens to YouTube, we have to start thinking 15 years ahead. Start thinking about what's going to happen. What is our next plan? What are we going to do next? And from 2016, the beginning of 2016, all the way till now, that was my struggle. What do I want to do with my channel? And that's one of the reasons why I jumped content so much. It's one of the reasons why I can't keep a schedule with myself. And recently, I talked to Alloy7 or Bryant Chambers, and I did a personality test. I don't want to get too much into details, but I figured it out. I actually figured it out. Like, I am on the right track now onto what I really need to do. Like, what is my lifelong goal and purpose, and I need to focus on that. So it comes down to point number 4. The channel changes. What's going to happen to this channel? We've hit 1,000 subscribers. I thank every single one of you guys for sticking around. I seriously mean that at the bottom of my heart. You guys are freaking awesome. And I know, like, some of the closest people that I've met, I've met Boogie2988. I've met McJuggernuggets. I've met all of these cool people through YouTube, and I've talked to them, and I've got to know them, and I've got to just, meet and create content with some of the greatest people around, and I've got to, do stuff, and they've helped me. Not even just that, because my goal is not to make it big on YouTube. I just want to meet people. I want to just have fun. I want to travel. I want to, share my experiences with like video games and entertainment. And that's what I want to do on my channel. So I'm at 1,000 subscribers. I can't think of the number anymore. Now, I'm considering this, but I've met other YouTubers such as Roberto Blake. I've met other things, and we were all talking advice, suggestions, and all this thing. Don't worship your subscriber box. Don't worship the subscriber box. And it's one of the reasons why I'm considering of turning the subscriber box off. But it's cool to see the milestone at some point. But if I do shut the subscriber box off, don't be surprised by it. So, to wrap this all up, 2017 is going to be a big year for me. I'm going to sack anime again. In fact, I'm probably going to be cosplaying as somebody else. I'm going to be cosplaying maybe as a Jedi. I bought this at Disneyland, and Disneyland was great. But that's pretty much my entire YouTube story, at least, the much that I could remember at this point in time. It's rather late right now. But man, and share with me, guys, in the comment section if you guys ever had this experience. But like, I can go into so much more details about it, but I'm gonna have to save it for other videos. But like, the point is, like, my lifelong purpose, gaming serves that purpose to a minor extent, because don't get me wrong, I love gaming, I love film. In fact, I'm inspired by a lot of these, other YouTubers that do, film-related stuff with gaming and entertainment. So what's going to happen, to give you guys the short story before I close the video off with my montage, gaming, everything exclusive gaming related is probably going to be moving over to Doublepulse Gaming. Now, the Machinima series that I'm doing may stay on this channel, but most Let's Plays, if I do anything, that's going to be a minor focus. What's going to happen is I'm going to go to different events. I'm going to basically try to get into process of vlogging and just sharing some things of what's going on with my life. And you guys have noticed that the video journals were kind of this fabricated story with some truth to it. And I have to be honest with you guys. A lot of that stuff was obviously scripted. It was a story. And my story is not complete. And I had no way, I was literally lost on how to continue it. How do I continue this? And my issue was I was trying to create a fabricated story around my life that didn't really exist. Something that was, a false fantasy. And if I focus on my real self and my real struggles and my real, my goals, I'd be in a better spot. That's just the honest truth. So, you guys are obviously, if you guys question the authenticity of the video journals, did I really rob my job? No, I didn't. Did I really quit? Actually, no, I didn't. Not yet. But that's kind of my dream, is to quit my day job or quit my retail job to travel, to do other stuff, and to just, enjoy life and just have fun with it. It's not to, sit there at a repetitive job. So I wanted to make that story, tie into the whole Disneyland thing, because you're escaping to a place of happiness. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to end this video because it's 20 minutes long. I did not expect to be talking for 20 minutes. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. I love you guys to death, and enjoy this montage of some of my older. So yeah, let's get this another try. This is the weekly chainsaw event. So I hope I can do it this 20th time. Start recording now, yeah! No! Don't do it to me, no. Got it, yeah. Good boss, man. I escaped all the chainsaw. Chainsaw, motherfucker. Oh yeah, I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm psycho, bitch. Come on, let's go.
And let's
Hallway. What if we split up?
Dude.
Oh my god, it's so dark in here.
Listen, pay attention to us, Steven. Jesus. Stop country.
You guys suck. You guys didn't even pay attention to the phone inside. This place holds too many bad memories. You know what we need to do, right?
What?
We need to get rid of everything. So I'm gonna throw it all away. Goodbye. You know, if we get... Goodbye. Oh my god. Fuck that. I got so many snowballs. I don't know why I have...
No, I'm just pressed with... No, we're already doing that. Why did you take it, man? Oh god.
What is up, guys? This is Doublepulse, and welcome. I am here with Zos. Alright, so we're playing Blitz survival game. Dude, you're like right on the edge. Alright, I got my scout kit. I have an idea. I'm gonna jump off. Oh! No! I almost died. Shit! Run! Shit! I'm dead.
Oh my god, Ramos is a traitor.
Son of a bitch.
What did I do?
Guys, he said let's go to the trailer tab, but he didn't come. And now you're here.
Didn't I tell you before anything ended?
Well, yeah, but still, then why you should have been already here, right?
Well, there's a part of it.
Someone shot me.
That rainbow guy.
Who the fuck shot me?
Rainbow.
Steven!
It wasn't me, I swear, it wasn't me. I have 34 arrows still.
Steven!
No, get away from me. Get away! Oh!
Welcome back to the Let's Play series of Games Nice. Hey guys! So, we're back! Okay, we get it, Jonathan, we get it. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, nice.